everybody. So, I know there was an update yesterday for Halloween, because I love Halloween. But I have another rant today. And since speaking with my mom, she says it's a good way for people to keep in touch with what's going on in my life. Excuse me while I drive home from the grocery store, so I'm not going to be paying attention to the screen. But I like to talk to myself while I drive. That's where I have a lot of my thoughts process happening, where most of my rants usually originate are from my car. So we're going to talk while I drive home, because while today was a very productive work day, I get off at 12:30 every Friday, and I got the $2 million processed today, so that was great. Still have a lot more to go, especially with all the changes happening at work. But I got paid Thursday, and I am a creature of habit. I love consistency. Change scares me and terrifies me, and I don't like it. I try to avoid it as much as possible. So every Friday after payday, because my payday is always a Thursday. Oh, okay, we're not doing this again. Sorry, beggar. They were last time I pulled up by this guy. He reached in and tried to grab my phone off the thing. So, had to roll up that window. But it's really nice out today. It's like, I think people were saying it's like 50 degrees, and this morning it was 34. I was freezing my little booty off. And I'm wearing long pants, and obviously you can see the shirt I'm wearing. But anyway, it's really nice out right now, so I have the window down instead of the AC on. I go grocery shopping every Friday after a payday. And I was going to Kroger for a little while, but Kroger is like a more expensive version of Safeway, Save Mart, whichever one is more expensive back home. So I stopped going there. I've been to H-E-B once, and that is more like a snobby version of Food for Less from an experience, but that's also a longer drive for me. So I usually do my grocery shopping at Walmart. And I parked, and I started walking up to Walmart, and I just went off. It is November 1st, 2019, and Walmart already has Christmas decorations everywhere. They have Christmas sales outside. Their little poles that they have in the front that I never have been able to understand what they're for are decorated in candy cane, little cloths. It's ridiculous. There is Christmas candy canes. There was stocking stuffers all over the place. I was like, y'all have nothing to be thankful for? What about Thanksgiving? Which is, after Halloween, probably my next closest favorite holiday, because it was one of those holidays where the whole family's together. We're all at my Aunt Brandy's, having a good old time, playing games, stuffing our faces. It was great. Love Thanksgiving. Don't ever skip Thanksgiving. So I was offended by Walmart's lack of care that they're skipping over a holiday. Oh, and then I'm walking through Walmart, and there are some typical Walmart story, questionable people, questionable outfits, poor little kids running amok. I'm like, it is only, right now it's 2:15. Shouldn't you all be in school? I know there's a school like down the street from my apartment. They don't get out until 3:20. What are y'all doing out of class? You're 14. You're 16. And then I saw some high schoolers. I know why they weren't in class. They were ditching them. I literally saw them take some eggs, an egg carton, and eggs are really cheap. I just bought a 6-pack of eggs for like 50 cents. They took one of those and they threw it into the bucket of, because the frozen area, the little side bars, not the ones against the wall, but the ones in the middle aisle, threw it in the thing where all the chicken were. Egg yolks splattered everywhere. And they're just destroying everything in Walmart. And I'm like, there's workers literally standing there doing nothing, not saying anything, just letting them go about it, and then not cleaning it up. I was pissed, and I was like, oh shit. When did I become the grouchy old woman who wants to go reprimand these kids? I was like, total adult woman. And then, I don't like the way that the Walmart in, I guess it's technically Spring, Spring, Texas is set up. I really don't, because over by the dog food and stuff, you have your chips and saltines and crackers and all that stuff. And then on the other, like, 5 aisles over, then you have all the food stuff. Stupid. I hate it. But I had to keep going back and forth because I forgot something over here and and the entire time I'm mumbling to myself. I'm like, when did my life involve memorizing how grocery stores are set up? And then I was thinking, now I understand why all my friends growing up liked to window shop. They were memorized the fucking aisle so that when they were adult, they wouldn't have a problem. I think I went down the canned food aisle 6 times. And I didn't even get any canned foods. I was looking for saltines, because I'm going to make some meatloaf, because I'm really craving meatloaf. And then I was looking for the seasoning packet that I need for it. It took me almost 20 minutes to find that fucking seasoning packet. I was so mad. And then when I finally found it, it was in the Mexican food aisle. I'm like, you don't have a seasonings aisle? Even the dollar store here has an aisle just full of seasonings. It was ridiculous. And then, people are so rude. People were cutting me off and then walking hella slow in front of me. And I saw this poor old woman struggling to reach something on the top shelf. And all these people walking by, hella tall people. And I'm not tall. I'm about average. I'll confess. They're not even helping this poor old lady. But I'm short. And I see this old lady. She starts to climb on the shelf. I'm like, oh no. I'm like, do you need help? And she's like, oh yes please. And she looked so grateful, and then I went to grab what she needed and I felt so bad. I'm like, I think she has a seeing problem, because what she needed was on the top shelf, yes, but also 3 aisles down, or 3 little shelves down, was the exact same product, and she didn't see it. I felt so bad. And then she proceeded to kind of like follow me around the store, and anytime there was something like a high up, she's like, would you mind again? I'm like, no, completely understand. And for me, I don't like confrontation. So when I go grocery shopping, it mainly consists of saying, excuse me, I'm sorry, I apologize, because I always feel like I'm getting in other people's way. And today it was like, I went into like mom mode, because I was all about protecting this little old lady who needed help grocery shopping. And I was trying to do my grocery shopping while helping her. And I'm like, it was great too, because prior to running into her, the entire time I was just muttering like, how did mom do this? My mom was a fucking superhero. I want to be like my mom. Where's my mom when I need her? And little stuff like that. So to help this little old lady, it was like, ugh. Felt like I had put on those little like shoulder pads that make it look like I have a whole bunch of muscles. I was like, yes, I am the grocery shop avenger. It was great. But now I'm heading home to put some groceries away. And I might stream some video games today. It's been a while since I did that, so yeah. But that's my rant for today. We'll see what else goes wrong. Hopefully nothing. And I'll be back next time I have to vent my frustrations. Bye guys.